We're confident in our conversations.
We're not old yellers.
No. But if we were...
Is that a movie? Like what?
It's a book.
Okay.
It's a book. Really? It's a movie? Really? I know you want to talk movies today.
Was that Shakespeare?
No, it's about a dog.
For me, I'm more of like the front end of it.
I'm just making it up. Of a similar nature or character.
JMKast. JMKast.
But we get shocked often by Chris.
You Google my name, it always pulls up Ric Flair and Blackjack Mulligan. That's another story for another time, though.
It's a whole other story and a whole other time.
Hello. We're back.
We are.
Hey,
doing our
we're
thing.
somewhere new.
Yeah, we are at Public Taco in Dallas at 5959 Royal.
I thought it's called Tacos for All.
According to the sign out front, it says Public Taco.
Oh.
And according to the menu, it says Public Taco. I think that's just the sign.
Oh, it's just telling us tacos for
all.
everyone.
Taco. Yeah, you want a taco. She wants a taco. He wants a taco. Everyone taco.
You know, we're having a taco theme with our show these
I know
days.
lately. Taco y Vino
think-
here, which that one's coming out after this.
Yes, but I think we even like when we went to the Standard.
Oh, Standard Service, we had tacos.
We had tacos.
We did.
We had tacos.
Their tacos are so good. Anyway,
So-
if you're in the area of Royal 5959 Royal and you're looking for some tacos, these things are really good. We had some right before we started recording. So good. Check them out. She was telling me that this place, it's newer.
Okay.
They're one of the first places that rebuilt from when the tornadoes rolled through here.
Okay.
She was filling me in on that. Jen, the manager, is super nice. She's great enough to let us just walk in at the last second and say, "Hey, can we record in here? Can you mind turning your music down and letting us talk?" And she said, "Go for it."
Okay.
So we had a lunch meeting today with potential new stuff, so we decided to do this afterwards, and we need some episodes, so why not?
I'll yell.
We don't need to yell. We're not yellers.
JMKast.
We're not yellers.
No.
We're confident in our conversations.
We're not old yellers.
No. But if we were...
Is that a movie? Like what?
It's a book.
Okay.
It's a book. Really? It's a movie? Really? I know you want to talk movies today.
Was that Shakespeare?
No, it's about a dog.
What? Oh.
The stuff I put up with, guys.
Rick. So anyway, JMKast, we're coming to you here
Public Taco.
in Public Taco, where you can have
Tacos.
For
It's
all.
Tacos for all. It's a great place. It's really good.
It really is very nice of them to let
I'm gonna send this photo to
do
Chris.
our podcast.
I'm gonna send this photo to Chris, one of our editors, and have him just throw a quick. So he's got something to just throw up really quickly for. It's not their whole menu, but it's a couple.
There
So,
you go.
but this looks really good. I had some
does
tacos
it?
that were really good.
Yeah.
So I would recommend it. It's
Does it have cilantro? I don't know if I had cilantro.
I just got chicken and cheese because I'm boring.
Yeah.
'Cause
His hamburgers are meat and bun.
Yeah, ketchup.
Meat and bun.
Ketchup.
We just had lunch at an Italian joint,
Yeah, which was good.
and it had cheese on its chicken.
I ate the cheese. I ate
Barely
one.
ate the chicken.
I had 2 pieces of chicken. I ate one of them.
You
I
definitely
wasn't
didn't eat
super
the
hungry.
asparagus.
I don't like asparagus. I don't like asparagus, and I wasn't sure. I tried one of the
picked
potatoes. I tried one of them. It was all right.
But he
It
had
wasn't bad.
cheesecake. He liked
I
the
did.
cheesecake.
Oh, that was so good. And it had blueberry on it, which I wasn't expecting.
Yeah.
And that was. I don't like the chunky blueberry, but that was good. That was a pleasant surprise.
But we had a business meeting.
We did. We talked.
And it's like
I want this gentleman to do a podcast so bad.
Oh my! Yes.
The-
This person has stories to tell. That's really
Yes.
all I want to. All we can say at the moment. But,
Yeah, because I don't know
stories.
to what extent that but his book looks amazing. It'll be out in September. As we get closer to September, we'll definitely push his book. I don't care if we don't do a podcast with him.
I mean, even so.
Yeah, it's
so good. So many
well,
things
I think
we learned today. It was a great meeting.
We could tell him to look for the book on pre-order because it is on pre-order.
Well,
there's nothing.
I don't know. Can we?
Yeah, it's because he mentioned today that it's.
But he also talked about a domain, so I don't know.
No, that was for a second book.
So that's for another book.
Yeah, this book.
I mean, if you.
We can hold off. It's no big deal. We'll talk about it down the road. It's a teaser, everybody.
Well,
we'll talk
tease
about
it. It's
we'll
a
talk
book,
about
and it's
an
going to be
excellent book.
amazing.
Yeah, it's going to be really good.
Like,
I can't wait to read it.
There should be a series, TV
He said he was going to get us an
show,
advance copy, and I got
all-
excited.
all
I was like, I
kinds
can't
of
wait.
so many things should be
So good.
coming out of this guy and his
absolutely.
experience of what he's lived through.
He's a trauma doctor. We can say that.
Yeah.
And we're not giving it too much away.
Trauma doctor, and he's worked at some of the largest
Yeah, he said
urban emergency
Atlanta,
hospitals.
Chicago. I think he said Atlanta, Chicago, Baltimore, Dallas.
Parkland.
He said another one, and he's worked in some stories that are big name. He's worked on people that were involved in big name things. So we'll get more into that down the road.
We'll have to. We need to stop.
Yeah, because it's good.
But it was a great lunch.
It's so good.
Oh, it was great lunch. Great food here as well. At
absolutely.
Public Taco.
Yeah, I only got a couple.
We're in
just to
North
try out.
Dallas.
Yep.
I think it's called the Preston.
Yeah, it's right off Royal,
Preston
5959 Royal.
Preston Meadow.
So
My aunt and uncle used to live if you go to the right on Preston from here and a couple streets to the left.
Okay.
I don't remember the street name, but it was a cool house because I remember this ivy grew up the whole side of it, and it was really, really cool. Brick with just old ivy.
just dawned on me why all the new houses over there that I drove by looked so awesome and new. Because the freaking tornado ripped through here a couple years ago.
Just right.
That's
right
okay.
There.
That explains because I couldn't figure
that
out.
grocery store right there.
I couldn't figure out. I was
leveled.
like, wow, these houses all look so modern and new. Duh, because they're all new houses.
That big tornado.
And
hit that.
I don't live over here, so
Yeah.
it didn't
Yeah.
didn't register with me until she
Okay.
said that. Now
Yeah.
that makes total sense. That was
went
in-
right by St.
is that
Mark's, which is right.
Is that 2000?
Mm,
It was in October.
did you say 2000? You meant
2020. Sorry.
No, it was before because that was pandemic. So it had
Oh, it
been
was before the pandemic. Okay.
It was 2018.
It's hard to remember, man. So many
2018.
of our unfortunate news stories run together. It's hard
I feel
to
like
remember.
2018.
Gotcha. That sounds right. I know it was in October. That I know.
Yeah.
I remember because it was a little before Halloween.
It was a big tornado.
It was a big tornado.
I did a pretty cool Nats piece.
I remember that.
Overreaching.
I remember that,
natural
actually.
sound. I think it won some stuff.
I do remember seeing that.
I remember, forget what I called, but I remember it ended with a lot of stuff that one of our photographers, Michael Ortiz, had shot with he had shot a story with Jobin Paniker, and this church in another area had gotten leveled,
yeah.
and I just remember a hymnal or something in the rubble, and there was some really cool shots. But the preacher that was talking, something he said, I wish I could remember because that was what I titled the whole piece.
Let's see if we can find the
But
story.
yeah, if we will link.
Yeah, I was gonna say, put it in the
podcast
bottom. Yeah,
for sure. So
Put
you can
that in
see
the
it. If I
links.
can, I wish I could remember what I called it, but it's this tornado.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
this tornado. So, for everyone to know, it's actually February 23rd when we're recording
Yes.
this. So it's a Thursday.
It's probably our least
And
prepared for podcast.
It really is. We literally wrote down some stuff on a piece of paper.
Usually Greg does copious
usually
notes
I'm
and-
ready to go with all the producer notes that I need.
And then I show up and sit down and talk.
Luckily, we have in the bank some stuff from previous that we didn't get to, so I can pull some of that out and use it. But where was I going?
I don't know.
I don't.
Oh, you wanted to talk movie stuff.
I do want to talk movie stuff.
Are we doing that now or are we going to do it later? I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, so it's February 23rd. The Oscars
2 weeks? 2.5 weeks?
is March. What is that? What do we?
March 12th.
March 12th. And we're big movie guys. We like to watch the movies.
We went and saw Ant-Man last week.
Oh, no spoilers, but we enjoyed it. We enjoyed it.
My issues with it are the same with every Marvel movie.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I'm going to say.
Not much of a spoiler.
That's it. I mean, just my issues are the
I thought
same.
one particular character was a little
Oh, you're not going
odd.
to you're not
but
going to spoil
apparently
anything now. MODOK?
Rick, he told me that that's
Spot
how
on for the
described in the comics.
spot on for the character.
So okay, I just thought it was.
I mean,
very
it's-
oddly.
His character, that character is interesting because they changed the origin of that character because that
Right.
character is originally created by his own father. His own father,
Okay, instead of
it being the Yellow Jacket character.
Yeah.
So obviously the movies and the comics are different. But in the comics, he's created by his father, and his name is still MODOK.
Okay.
But it's MODOC or whatever. I don't remember exactly what it's spelled. And the C man stands for computing.
Yeah.
And then he rebels and becomes evil and changes it to MODOK with a K, and he makes it for killing.
Okay.
And because he's mad at his dad. But that's the comic book version. But anyway.
Okay.
So if you saw the movie and you see MODOK, you get it. It's,
Yeah.
But it's not far off from the actual character in the comics.
Okay.
Especially with the little drop down gold face.
So with movies and the Oscars,
Yes.
we're going to do a little guess to see who wins.
Ooh, are we just doing the big five?
I don't know. We'll see.
There's so many of these.
I mean, you know what? I don't even know how long we've been rolling. Okay. Let's
We'll
see.
figure it out.
Well, here's one. Academy for Best Actor in a Leading Role.
Okay.
And the nominees are
I see them as well.
Brendan Fraser in The Well.
Brendan's going to win.
Austin Butler
He's going to win.
with Elvis. Colin Farrell,
He's
The
gonna win.
Banshees.
He's gonna win.
Inisherin.
It's from the same guy that did, I think it's from the same guy that
But
did
how do you say
Bruges.
that? The
Insurin?
Banshees.
Insurin?
Inisherin. Bill Nye,
He's going to win.
Living, and Paul Mescal,
He's going to win.
After Sun.
There's only one.
Who's your pick?
To me, it's hands down, without question. I'm going to watch the movie tonight. I'm actually watching it tonight. We rented it last night.
Okay.
Or bought it. We bought it. We didn't even rent it. We bought it.
Okay, because you think it's so good, you're going to want to watch it over and over.
No, I'm not going to want to watch it over and over. I think it's going to be one of those movies that is going to be extremely hard to watch. But Brendan Fraser, I think he's going to win. When you do a transformation that much, and now granted it's a suit, but when you transform that significantly, it's hard to lose.
I don't know. Austin Butler did a pretty big transformation. I mean, he's still talking like it.
Talked like that beforehand too. Like
not really.
He talks like that in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I love Austin Butler. I want him to win. He's not winning this time.
I don't know. I'm gonna go with Austin.
All right. That works for the show.
I do like Brendan winning.
Yeah.
But I think
that works for us to have a conversation when the results are in.
So there you go. All right. Academy Award for Best Actress in a Leading Role. The nominees are Andrea Riseborough to Leslie. I don't know nothing about that movie.
Michelle Williams got nominated again.
The Fabelmans. That's
she got
the
nominated
Steven Spielberg movie.
Again.
Kate Blanchett. Tar. I've heard a lot of good things about that.
Wins.
Ana de Armas.
I watched that. That's the Marilyn Monroe movie. It's a tough watch.
Oh, okay.
I was very surprised by how much she was nude in that movie. She's nude in that movie a lot.
I feel like that was...
It's a tough watch.
Oh, okay.
She has a...
I think my sister and her
Marilyn Monroe has a very sad story.
One day, because I was looking over and I saw Marilyn Monroe. And
yeah. It's good. It's a very
going,
different movie. It's very different.
It's on Netflix.
I think so, yeah. It's a very different type of movie.
Michelle Yeoh, Everything Everywhere All at Once, the winner.
I would love her to win it because I think that movie's amazing.
She's won every award thus far. How is all of a sudden she not winning?
Okay, if she's won them all thus far, you're right. Then
she's won them all.
Kate Blanchett's won an Oscar before, right?
Probably.
I think so.
Michelle Williams has.
Michelle Williams definitely has.
And the others, I don't know
the other one. But de Armas has not.
No,
but she won't.
Michelle Yeoh's winning.
Yeah. Okay.
Winner.
She's awesome. I love her. I would agree. I'll have to agree with you on that one.
I haven't seen that, but I've heard
I
a lot of
see
people
it.
who have seen it, and they really.
And you know who's in that movie?
The original kid from Indiana Jones and the Temple.
So I watched a roundtable with him, Austin Butler, with the five actors that are all nominated for awards, and he talked about how he couldn't work for years. Nobody wanted him.
Right, because the typecast, because a little kid.
Well, because he was that in Goonies. He was in Goonies. He was the gadget kid in Goonies.
Oh yeah, so he was like the little.
I can't remember exactly his name in Goonies. Anyway, but he talked about how he did a lot of stunt work and a lot of other things, but he talked about how hard the industry was and how, he's in his 60s now. He's almost 60.
He doesn't look that old.
He's like early 60s.
Oh, wow.
And he talked about how hard. He talked about how hard.
You sure?
I'm 90% sure. I could have swore he said he was in his 60s. I now have to look.
I'm kind of suspect on that. Best director.
I mean, it's going to be
Martin McDonagh. The Banshees of.
He's 51. I apologize.
Yeah,
51.
like
I apologize.
60.
I apologize.
Come on.
Hey, I dropped the ball. It happens.
He's my age.
I apologize. I screwed up. It happens.
He was a kid when I was a kid.
I fact checked and corrected myself.
He was a kid when I was a kid.
Fair enough.
Like,
fair
how in
enough.
the world could he be like that much older?
Fine, be that way.
But then again, I guess they do some. They hire a 20-year-old to play.
Well, it's like
90210.
90210. They were all in their 30s.
Yeah. Todd Field with Tar.
Okay.
Ruben Östlund, Triangle of Sadness. I've heard good things about that.
I am not.
You just haven't heard anything, or you've heard.
I haven't heard
anything. Okay.
I was
trying to figure out where you were going.
Never
with
heard
that.
about the movie.
Daniel Kwan, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Obviously,
Be cool if he wins it.
yeah. I don't think it will happen, but Daniel Scheinert, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Also, two directors.
Well, yeah, there was two for that movie.
Wow.
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
Sometimes it happens where two directors do a movie.
Okay.
Like they split. It's like the Russo brothers.
Okay. And Steven Spielberg for The Fable.
I haven't seen The Fableman. I have to think I've heard so much. It's like I gotta think he's
it was
won
basically his biographical life story.
I would have to say it's probably him.
But
he's won it before.
He's
but
won it a few times before.
Yeah, I don't know. Everything All at Once would be kind of cool. Everything Everywhere All at Once. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I want to see that. I need to watch that movie.
It'll probably be Spielberg.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
all right, we got to do this one. We got to do cinematographer.
Cinematographer.
I got it.
I'm trying to find it. Okay.
So we have All Quiet on the Western Front, James Friend.
Mm-hmm.
Bardo, False Chronicles of a Handful of Truths. Darius Kanji. I apologize if I'm saying your name wrong. Mandy Walker for Elvis. Empire of Light, Roger Deakins. And Tar, Florian Hofmeister. Hofmeister? I'm going with Elvis. The movie is beautiful.
This is a list I don't have.
Oh, what's right here?
Okay.
I'm on the actual Oscars
Yeah, I see that.
website.
All right. All Quiet on the Western Front. Bardo. I don't know anything about
Yeah, I
that
don't
one.
know. The only one I know is Elvis, but I
Empire
gotta
Light,
think.
Tar. I've heard a lot of good things.
Same here.
I'm going with All Quiet on the Western
Okay.
Front.
Chris, I hope you're taking notes so you can tell us what we voted on. I'm putting Chris to work.
All right. How about editing?
Ooh, definitely.
Top Gun Maverick. Everything Everywhere All at Once. The Banshees of Inisherin. Elvis and Tar.
It's either going to be Elvis or Everything Everywhere All at Once because those movies are crazy. I think it's going to be Everything Always at Once because I've seen some stuff of that and it seems like it's very all over the place. Although Elvis has some really cool edit stuff in it.
I remember when I
know
saw
there's
it,
one
it
scene you're
was
talking
like,
about.
I was like, okay, this is one of the coolest movies I've seen in a
That
while.
that
in
stage
editing.
performance where the
forgetting
camera
about
pushes
that.
in and then
Yeah.
he changes outfits and he's still the same
that was
thing.
cool
That's
too.
phenomenal. That is one of the
Ooh.
coolest effects.
See, that kind of messes with my choice, though.
You want Top Gun.
I don't want Top Gun.
That's your pick,
I
though.
just think that's my pick.
I think it's Elvis.
Because I hope it is. Because if it is, that means what I said the day I saw it
Yeah.
was right.
Yeah.
It
I think
was
it's
an
Elvis.
incredibly edited.
It is.
It had some editing that you just don't see.
No.
You know,
It was very. It had some great shots you don't know.
I mean, honestly, there's 3 here that I think have a really good shot. I think obviously Elvis,
Yeah.
Top Gun Maverick, and I think Everything Everywhere All at Once just
Yeah.
because of the math.
I'm going to go with Elvis.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going with Top Gun.
All right.
Just because it tends to be the, it's like, okay, let's go to this category, best sound.
Yeah, I don't care about anything.
But you know who's going to win. Actually, no, you don't. Even with this.
Best sound.
Best sound.
Hang on,
All
like-
Quiet on the Western Front.
Okay. I gotta find
Avatar.
one. Oh yeah.
The Batman.
Ooh, Batman has a
Elvis.
great soundtrack.
Elvis. And Top Gun.
I'm gonna lean really hard that the Batman is a outside shot at that, but it's probably gonna be Elvis.
I'm going with Top Gun again.
Now, if it were sound design,
Best sound is pretty much that.
is it
that-
okay?
yeah.
All right. I'm gonna stay with the Batman. I'm gonna take it as a backdoor shot at it. I'm gonna
All
go as
right.
that's my dark horse.
You're going with the Batman?
Yeah, that's my dark horse.
Not Elvis anymore.
No.
You've thrown Elvis.
Well, the
Elvis
Batman's
has
on
been-
here.
I know, but you
But I gotta
said
try.
Elvis.
I gotta go. No.
Oh, you
no,
said
no.
the Batman.
This I've said the Batman the whole time.
Okay.
I just
All
think
right.
it's
All right, our final one.
final one. It's gotta
Final
be
one.
the big one.
The best picture.
Yeah, which there's 84 movies for this.
It really is. Has there been this many?
There's
before?
always they can go up to 15.
Oh, I think they need to bring it down to like 8.
Well, you know why they did it.
Eight.
You know why they did it, right?
No.
Because for years there would be 5,
There would be no
and
foreign
nobody saw
films?
them. No,
Oh.
nobody saw those 5
Oh.
movies.
So
So they wanted to
now-
expand it because movies like Spider-Man did really well.
But everyone
the
knows
Avengers
when they see
did
the
really well.
list, a lot of these don't have a shot.
Well, I know, but that's the point is they wanted to open it up to have things like how did Avengers not have like Black Panther was nominated one year.
Okay.
And it was they opened it up to allow them to have a better chance, which they should have.
So Best Picture turns into, if you've been nominated for an award, now you're in it.
Pretty much.
Like, oh, look, you've been nominated for something.
Yeah.
Best Picture nominee. Okay. So Top Gun,
Okay, yeah, duh.
Women Talking. Don't know.
Top Gun will be awesome to win. because it was
Everything,
the box
Everywhere,
office
All at
killer.
Once. The Banshees of Inisherin. Triangle of Sadness. The Fableman. All Quiet on the Western Front. Avatar.
Avatar.
Elvis and Tar.
Blue furries aren't allowed to win again. They already won once.
Well, they just don't have enough of the other. I think there's other movies that are gonna.
It already won. The first one won all of the everything back in the day, and I haven't seen this one. I've heard it's good. I haven't seen it though.
Which one?
Way of Water, Avatar. I haven't seen this one.
Oh, I mean, it's approaching like box office. It's like number 3, I think.
All time?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
I heard that yesterday. Yes, it's already at like number 3. Isn't that crazy?
You're gonna find out because I'm gonna fact check that.
Okay.
My favorite website
Yeah.
on the planet.
It's approaching Titanic.
No, it's not.
Yes. No. I'm dead serious.
All time. All right.
I'm dead serious.
All time. All time.
I don't know if it would
All time.
be updated to the most current movies.
This is always
Okay.
overall.
All right.
Domestic. Hang on.
It's supposedly approaching Titanic. That's what I heard. I think it was yesterday. Yeah.
This isn't
Well,
right.
while we're waiting for that, anyway, my best picture choice is
I'm gonna go with Elvis.
The Fableman.
Okay. According to
You
this,
hear me?
yeah, I heard you say Fableman. According to this list, which I think is stupid,
It's stupid.
it's 9th. Titanic is 8th. Infinity War is 7th. Black Panther. Maverick is 5. Then the original Avatar. Spider-Man. This list isn't right. Hang on. This list isn't right.
Like I said,
Worldwide. That's what we want. We want worldwide. Okay. Worldwide number 1. Holy crap, you're right. It's past Titanic. I hate that you're right on this.
what? No, the first one is past Titanic.
First one's number 1 overall.
Yes.
Second one is Avengers Endgame.
Uh-huh.
Then it's Way of Water. Then Titanic.
I told you.
But
it was
they're
yesterday.
but they're pennies.
Just yesterday,
They're-
they were saying it was approaching
No,
Titanic.
they're pennies.
No, but that meant it was going to. I mean, we haven't even gone through Oscars, and it's up for Best Picture, so it's still making money.
Whatever.
Sorry,
I hate being wrong.
I'm right for once. Hey, yay! Anyway,
You're right a lot.
It's this time.
Word of the day.
Word of the day.
Word of the day.
Word of the day.
I like it.
All right. Well, that is now officially word of the day.
Intro music for word of the day.
You really got to cut that drinking out, Rick. Like,
Yeah, okay.
word of the day. It's word of the day. Anyway, word of the day is, do you know?
I know what I suggested. I don't know if that's the one you're going to use.
The word of the day is format.
So many different ways we can use format. Format a card. Format
What
we're
do you
shooting
mean,
in.
Format a card.
So you have a card, you put it in the camera, and if the camera, you have to format it so that the camera will record. Because if it's not formatted, it'll either it doesn't have enough room on it or may not be compatible with that camera. So you have to go into the little setting and hit format.
So you format cards.
Yeah. Or format can be 4K, 1080i, 720, standard, 2.7, all those things too.
It could also be JPEG, MP4.
JPEG, MPEG, MP4.
Actually, that probably has a different
H.264.
name. Yeah, format's got a lot of options.
Yeah.
It really does. And so we talked about this one.
I love it that there's always 2 words of the day.
Episode or 2 ago. But see if we remember. XLR.
We just talked about it and I forgot.
I have a cheat sheet.
I know. I literally looked it up on my phone and I still forgot. External something.
You said exchange.
That's it. Exchange.
No, it's external. You were right.
Oh.
But a while ago you said exchange. And
Yeah.
Exchange doesn't sound right.
I just typed XLR and I typed ZLR instead. That doesn't work.
External line return.
That's it. And it refers to being clean audio, that it helps clean. It reduces attenuation.
That's what these are.
And if you tweak it or kink it, you'll hear sound crap, junk.
It's like standard audio cable.
That everyone uses.
With the 3-prong.
Yay, 3-prong.
Yay, XLR. I'm going to start calling them external line returns. Will you bring me the external line return,
I won't.
please?
I will not. I will refuse.
Can you go get me an extra external line return?
Did I ever tell you the story when I worked with a guy it was a film crew guy? It was in Michigan.
No.
And it was earlier in me doing video stuff. And I got hired, and it was the name of the company was Cardboard Box Productions. And they were a young production company. And they were doing a music video for this rap guy. And it was at this house in Michigan, and it was the nightmare scenario of nightmare scenarios. Anyway, the guy that was the crew chief, or whatever you want to call him, got really mad at us because we didn't know all the terms for things. Mm-hmm. So he'd be like, "Get me a what do they call it?
I already know what he's going to be mad about.
The clothespin.
Yes, it's the clothespin.
C74
They're always
or whatever.
mad at the stupid clothespin.
And I was like,
he was a lighting guy, wasn't he? He specialized.
He was a crew.
more
He was in
lighting.
crew. No, he was everything. He was
Really?
crew. He was
Usually
everything.
it's a lighting guy.
But he got mad. He kept getting mad at us because we didn't know the terms. And I just looked at him and I'm like, he told me to grab apple boxes, which makes sense. But he would say something apple box, and that referred to the size of the apple box,
Right.
whether it's a 1, a 2, or a 3. And I go, just tell me to grab the middle one, dude. No, you got to use the terms. And I'm like, no, you don't. You only have to use the terms because you're whatever. Oh, I got some.
You prefer that over there?
Like the C stands were a pain in the butt.
I've said that over there.
Yeah.
What do you mean? The chair, the vase, the
So
platform? Like what
the
is
clothespins
that?
was funny. But yeah, so
Always the
anyway,
clothespin.
we did this music video in this house, and we had to all these setups and teardowns and setups and teardowns, and the whole plan was to shoot this whole music video in 2 days.
Right.
And then it started to pour down rain.
Oh my.
So they decided to improvise and shoot these girls dancing in the pouring rain. And I never saw the finished video.
Well, sounds like a fun shoot.
No, it was
Some of it.
absolute nightmare. It was 2 of the
Maybe not
longest
all
days
of
of
it.
my life. It was so hot, humid when it wasn't raining. But anyway, moving on.
Yeah. Moving
All right.
on. It's that time.
Ooh, it's time to go bye-bye. Hey, thanks for listening. Thanks for checking out this impromptu
By the way, I'm
episode.
Greg T. Johnson.
Rick Mulligan. Come to Public Taco in Dallas.
Yes,
You'll love
where
it.
you
It's
can
so good.
have tacos
And
for all.
to the tell the manager Jen JMKast sent you. And see ya. Till next time. Yeah, I knew.